Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. What I'm doing today is obviously a little makeup tutorial. It's pretty much my everyday makeup routine at the moment. I change it up all the time, but right now this is what it is. And instead of having this long intro like I had last time, I'm just gonna jump right into it. So here we go. First, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my Match Master in the shade 5.0. Nope, 3.0, 5.0. Like 3.0 is kind of dark on me, but 5.0 is like super dark on me. So 3.0. Just gonna, oh, you know what? Let me prime my skin first. I'm gonna use, of course, Natural Radiance at the moment. This is the one thing that, like, I'm sure there are others out there that'll work really good on me, but at the moment, this is what it is. So I'm just gonna put this all over my skin. I've already washed my face, of course, and moisturized. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the foundation first. Let me zoom you in. Gonna take it, put it all over. Match Master is really good for people who have oily skin. I'm just gonna buff this all into the skin. And I'm going to avoid this area right here because that's where I'm gonna put concealer. I don't wanna put too much product down. I don't really do that anymore. I used to just put foundation all the way up to my eye, but I'm not gonna be doing that. And I actually do this foundation routine like really quick. Just make sure everything is blended. I decided to zoom you in just a little bit more, just so you can really see up close. You can see that like my freckles and my blemishes are still showing. Like I said, I want this to be very natural looking. I don't want it to be too much, but I still want it to look like summery, dewy, and like I have something on, because I still want to look put together, you know? So my next one that I'm gonna use is my Pro Longwear Concealer. Use a little bit of this and put it like right in the darkness that's right here, and then I'll go in with like another concealer. I know this seems so extra, but I promise it's really quick, especially when I'm not talking. I go way faster. And I just want to put this right here and right here. I just get really kind of like, not really too much darkness, but it's just like discoloration. I'm gonna put some on the side of my nose too, because that's where I get super oily. I get super oily right there. So this like really helps me not shine throughout the day, because it does, even though it's very liquidy, it does dry matte and it stays on forever. I freaking love this concealer so much. I put it underneath here because I start cracking really bad. Like, I don't know why my makeup separates right there, but I'm gonna put it right here, a little bit on my chin, and a little bit right here. I'm gonna add a little bit to my eyelids too. It's okay if the veins show, because I do have like, it's crazy, I didn't used to have veiny eyes, and now I do. It's so weird. I don't know what happened. I'm itchy right here. Okay, so after all that's blended, I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light. Yes, I know this is a little bit light. Oh, I'm white, like I keep saying, so I'm just gonna do it. And you see why now I don't like to put like my foundation all the way up there. Like, it's literally because I don't want too much product, and I'm gonna highlight in certain places where I want to be highlighted, down my nose. I love watching Australian tutorials because they're always like, my nurse, and like I'll say that all day. Mitchell's like, can you stop saying nurse? Like, what does that even mean? I'm just like, nurse? Nurse? So stupid. Okay, I'm just gonna take the same brush and blend it out. The key to this whole makeup look is just to make, I mean, you always want to make sure everything's blended, but especially when you're like wanting your skin to shine through a little bit, you definitely want it to be super blended. You know what, just scratch that. You always need to have your makeup blended, period. Period, point blank. It should just always be blended. And yes, I do struggle with texture. It is what it is. Everyone has their little flaws, and yeah, I'm okay with it. Like sometimes I like literally used to like get so upset, like I'm like, oh my god, I have so much texture, why does my skin not look as good as so and so? Like, anyways, you should just be happy with the skin that you're in. Skin is so in right now, and I feel like people should just embrace that a little bit more. I just have a lot of redness in my skin that I don't like, but I like to go in with some gel highlighter or cream highlighter, whatever you prefer. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this right at the tops of my cheeks. Because how can you look summer and glowy if you're not glowing? I'm gonna take this brush right here, but I really like it to blend out my highlighter. Oh my gosh! It's so pretty! I love it! So I'm gonna take this Telling Glow Extra Dimension Blush by MAC. Super cute. I love the color. It's really peachy, and it has like a little bit of glow to it. Normally I wouldn't like blushes like this. I love this one so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some, and I'm gonna put this on my eyes. I'm also going to take this Morphe M441 brush right here. It's just a fluffy brush. I'm going to take that same brush and go right up underneath my eyes. Take some transparent powder, and I'm taking the Coty Airspun transparent powder. This smells like Old Woman. It goes away. And just start pressing that in. I especially want to get along the sides of the nose. The nurse. Like, I'm always talking in different accents all the time. I love it. When I was younger, I wish that I was Hispanic. So sometimes I would talk like these. I'll put this little down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, because it's just in the places where I get really oily, right? And I'm really just pressing that in. When I say I wasn't really baking, it literally means like I'm just pressing all of this in. I'm taking a fluffy brush that doesn't have anything on it and just blending that out into the rest of the skin. Okie dokie! Look guys, I know this seems like the full face beat that I said I was gonna do. I don't even care. I'm doing bronzer, I'm doing a lot of it. This is what I like to do, okay? You don't have to do all of this, you really don't. But you can use whatever you want. I know I love the Hoola bronzer, but I'm really running low on it. That's why I don't really want to use it. Anyways, I love this bronzing powder. Just any type of bronzing powder that you want to use, even if you don't want to use a bronzer. You don't have to. See, it just gives you a little bit extra dimension, right? Like it gives your face some color. I don't know. So my chin. If you don't know where that's from, just log off my channel right now. Just don't even, we can't be friends if you don't know where that's from. I'm kidding, but seriously. Okay, and now I'm going to step into that same bronzer and just kind of snatch my nose a little bit. Not too much, just a little. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back into that blush, that same blush that I used for my eyes. I'm gonna press that on my cheeks. I put a little too much. Oh my gosh, I look like Rudolph now. I've gone too far. Blend. And I'm gonna hop into my Jaclyn Hill. I'm gonna mix Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop, and I'm just gonna swirly dirly all over my skin. I'm just spraying my brush so it looks a little bit more dewy rather than powdery. Not that this looks powdery, but just to give that more dewy effect. Bam! Bam! I'm not flicking you off, I promise. I don't know, does it look like there's too much on my nose? Whatever. If it does, it does. One day I'll learn. And now we can finally do some brows. This took a little bit longer than expected, but that's okay. That's okay. And I'm just gonna zoom past my brows a little bit. You guys don't want to see this part, it's boring. I do want to let you know though, while I'm doing my brows, I go in very natural with my brows. You can use any pencil you want. Just right now, the first one I picked up, I'm using Spiked by MAC. And I'm going super light with it. And anytime it starts to look too heavy, I just literally go in with a foundation brush and I brush it out a little bit just so it looks more natural. That's what I do. I decided that my nose was just a little too dark, so we're gonna match and snatch it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes. That's really boring to watch on camera, so I'm sure you don't wanna watch that. And I'm gonna add a nude lip. What I'm gonna use this Jordana lip liner. It's called Rock and Rose, and literally, it's exactly like Whirl Liner. I love this stuff. It's literally like $1. Okay, I know this is looking crazy, but we just gonna let it sit for a second. Ooh, it has butthole crusty lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. Excuse me. So I'm kind of just gonna shade that in a little bit. I'm just being kind of messy with it. And then I like to just go like that, blend it all out. I'm gonna take Blinkety from MAC. I just think it's such a pretty nude, like, ugh, I love this. Go ahead and pop on some lashes and we will be done. This is the final look right here. Let me back you up some just so we can see like full perspective. Full perspective. This is the final result. Thank you guys so much for taking your time out of the day to watch this. It's super simple. I really, really like this look. You don't have to add lashes if you don't want to. I just know that I take forever doing mascara just because like I'm super anal about it. I want it to be like perfect. Please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button if you want to see like I guess like how that works is like you hit the notification button so that you can see like every time I post. So this is my summer highlighted, inspired, everyday, I'll think of a name. Thanks guys, see you later. I've got an old church choir singing in my soul. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. thinking about you.
And how we used to be.
Anytime, anywhere. How you doing? Like, if you don't know that, just unsubscribe.